Humans have long been fascinated by the world of psychological disorders, and this fascination has seeped into many of our creative outlets, such as books, music, and movies. It is from this idea that I present to you my final project, American Psychology. I chose the film American Psycho and focused on the main character, Patrick Bateman. Bateman is a rich investment banker living in Manhattan in the late 1980s. He's an incredibly self-involved man and has a quick temper that he doesn't hesitate to bring out. What everyone doesn't know is that while playing the part of fabulous millionaire by day, he moonlights as a vicious serial killer. I believe Bateman has antisocial personality disorder, or ASP. This disorder is characterized by a disregard for social norms and the human rights of others, including frequent law-breaking, frequent lying, irritability or aggressiveness, reckless behavior, and a lack of remorse for wrongful actions, among others. This can be found in the DSM Section 2 under personality disorders. Bateman displays many of the characteristics of this disorder, such as frequent law-breaking. This is evident in the film through the many people he kills, including a homeless man, Paul Allen, a co-worker and rival, multiple prostitutes, and others. Bateman also shows a distinct lack of remorse for his actions. Besides the utter lack of remorse for the death that he caused, Bateman often cheats on his fiancée and interacts with her in a way that frequently caused her distress, but didn't worry him at all. This is shown most obviously when he tries to break up with her in a restaurant and she becomes inconsolable and creates a scene, while Bateman doesn't react and instead leaves the restaurant. One symptom that Bateman does not have is the failure to plan ahead. Many of his murders seem to be premeditated, and he is almost obsessive about his day-to-day routine. As a treatment for antisocial personality disorder, Bateman would be put on a combination of psychotherapy and mood-stabilizing drugs in order to try and contain his antisocial tendencies and the symptoms of ASP. The long-term outcome for this treatment plan would vary depending on Bateman's motivation to change and his ability to bond with his therapist. Treatment for ASP is a bit difficult to accomplish, as it is with all personality disorders. ASP cannot be cured, but the psychotherapy can help to reinforce behaviors and introduce the idea of a positive relationship through the therapist, while the mood-stabilizing drugs can be used to reduce aggression and other negative symptoms, but not to treat the disorder itself. There are few ethical concerns for this treatment, as psychotherapy is effective according to patient testimony, but there is no concrete proof of it being effective. And there are no drugs currently approved by the FDA to treat antisocial personality disorder, so the only drugs that could be administered would be able to stabilize his moods and treat symptoms of the disorder, not the actual disorder itself. As for how this disorder was displayed in the film, I felt that American Psycho was a very accurate, if not a bit overly dramatic, portrayal of ASP. Patrick Bateman proved to be a poster child for antisocial personality disorder, as he displayed just about every key characteristic used to diagnose ASP. The portrayal of psychological disorders in film can be used to give the public a deeper understanding of them, a subject which is widely seen as taboo in mainstream society and is poorly understood by the common person. In this film, however, this particular disorder was used to create a sense of horror and suspense instead of deepening the understanding among the viewers.